Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a good one today. I'm the Metal Junkie, and today we're wrapping up Nile's debut album, Amongst the Catacombs of Nephren-Ka. We're doing the last two songs, Opening of the Mouth and Beneath Eternal Oceans of Sand. Never heard them before. I reacted to everything else on this album if you guys want to check it out. Just to let you know, this is not exactly my genre of metal. I am the Metal Junkie, but I was never really into brutal death metal. I like technical death metal. So there's some of this album that I love, some not so much, but it's definitely good for the genre, so far. So let's check out the last two tracks, Opening of the Mouth and Beneath Eternal Oceans of Sand, starting with Opening of the Mouth. Love these intros. Now it's the drummer's turn to be really fast. My God, are they on a speed run or what? Is this a time trial? They're going so fast in this track. The picking, don't know how they do it. I liked before the minute mark, it sounded like they were riding one string on one note, but then we're slowly bending the string in that to make it sound different. I don't know if that's what they're doing. That's what it sounded like. Very cool, very abstract. Let's bring it back just a little bit. Very fast, this track. There's times that this band reminds me of Meshuggah. There's little sections. It doesn't last for very long, but I'm like, oh, it kind of sounds like Meshuggah a bit. But yeah, this song is just so interesting. It's out of this world. It doesn't sound like it's from Earth. There was that one section in the middle that got really weird and exotic, and I'm loving it. was that? The amount of strange noises that came out of that track was fascinating. I'm not usually into the blast beats and the super fast picking and stuff, but this one did it in such a unique way, and it always caught me off guard with all the different sections and stuff. And of course, the playing is just insane. The speed and the talent. The drums, again, very impressive. I'm giving this one the thumbs up just because how enjoyable it was for what it was. Like, really cool stuff. Like I said, not usually my thing, but they did it different. And again, this being 1998, probably so ahead of its time, right? So let's check out the final track on the album, Beneath Eternal Oceans of Sand. Epic title. The double foot pedal just doesn't stop. I don't know how he does it. His feet's gonna be rotten by the time he's done, man. Just want to say this is another one of those songs where there's one or two little pockets that I'm not a big fan of. Like, love the whole intro with the acoustics, and that sounded like a classical guitar with the nylon strings. I don't know if it was, but that's what it sounded like. And it was so crisp and beautiful sounding, but it had that little presence of evil behind. You could tell it was coming, and when it dropped, it was like, bam. It was not my favorite when the heavy came in, but it didn't last long. It's these little pockets of like 10-15 seconds, and then it came out into this cool heavy groove that I was rocking out to for like a minute. So, and yeah, it just comes in and out of these little pockets. my god. I love how everybody's, at the end of the song or at the end of a concert, they all just kind of go crazy and jam out to finish things up. The singer's doing like fart noises with his mouth. So ridiculous. But yeah, epic way to close out your album, the way that song ended. Like, came back with the acoustics and then dropped us in another heavy section. I feel like it's going to take a few listens to really get into, but for now, I'm giving it the thumbs up. I enjoyed most of it. So yeah, there you have it, guys. The whole Nile album. I think it was pretty good for the genre because I'm not into brutal death at all. Like I said, I enjoy technical death, but when you mix it with brutal, sometimes it just becomes too much for me. But this album definitely had some iconic, memorable sections in it that for 1998 would have blew the socks off of anybody listened to it at the time. So yeah, I really enjoyed this. Thank you for recommending me this. This was in the comments. That's why I did it. So if you guys want to hear your suggestions in that, if you guys want to drop them, I should say, down in the comment sections, do so. I'll try my best to get to them if I have a chance. And yeah, this was a lot of fun. Even though it's not exactly my cup of tea, I did find a lot of enjoyment out of this album. So scratch this one off the list and move on to the next. Can't wait to see what you guys have in store for me next. Like and subscribe so you don't miss out. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching.